Well, the last speaker wasted his time in offering advice to members of the National Party who are residents or ratepayers about what is or isn't happening to them towards the end of his speech. If he'd suggested that to them at the beginning of his speech, the four people listening may have been able to hear him, but I fear they were fast asleep by the time he got to the end of his 10 minutes. Can I say it's a pleasure to rise and speak on the Local Government Act 2002 Amendment Bill. Mr Speaker, it's a pleasure because good local government is essential for our communities, our economy and our environment. And can I say to you clearly, Mr Speaker, that the National Government values having an honest and open working relationship with local government, the local government sector, and we recognise on this side of the House that a one-size-fits-all approach to local government doesn't work. The previous speaker, the member speaking previously, Mr Speaker, made mention of democracy, and he linked democracy in local government and local communities to this bill. Indeed, he mentioned the electorate of Mana and how the people of Mana would feel that they didn't have democracy when it comes to this bill passing through the House. Well, can I say to members opposite, I've heard rumours that some of the members in this House and members opposite have spent the last 5 weeks of the Mana campaign on the telephone berating members of the Pacific Island community in Mana and telling them how to vote. How is it that the members opposite are saying in this bill this will be bad for democracy, but when members opposite get on the phone and get on and call hard-working people from the Pacific Island churches in Mana, telling them how to vote, I'm not saying they threatened them, Mr Speaker, I'm sure members opposite wouldn't stoop that low, but that would be good for democracy. I won't even say in this House, Mr Speaker, what some members of the opposition's campaign team, the Labour Party campaign team, have said about Pacific Islanders in Mana. I wouldn't repeat it. I think it's wrong. It's a horrible thing for them to say. Mr Speaker, when it comes to local government and this bill, it will encourage local authorities to operate within a defined physical envelope. Well, the people of Mana want their local authority to work within that envelope. The people of Mana want this government to work within the tight physical envelope that has been set for us because of the recession that we face. They're happy with what the government's doing, and this certainly will be helpful to them come the election. Actually, I can say to Mr Hughes opposite, a year ago when Hekia Parata was working in Mana, she had Mana. Last week when she was in that electorate, she had Mana. Today in that electorate, she has Mana. And it doesn't matter what happens on Saturday in that electorate. On Monday, she will still have Mana, and there's more than I can say for most of the members on the other side of the House. Mr Speaker, I think that the people of New Zealand want this bill to move forward. I think the people of New Zealand in their local government are looking forward to transparency, looking forward to accountability, looking forward to a level playing field to better enable the private sector to help deliver services. Mr Speaker, I won't take up any more time in this House. I'll let the members opposite get out and ring a few more of those Pacific Island ministers and tell them what they should do on Saturday in Mana. Thank you, Mr Speaker.
Order.